Message for Jake, especially considering that not only are you a former opponent of his, but you work with his company, you see how far he's come. What did you think about his performance?
Wow, I think the Jake doing an amazing job, and the big responsibility is for Joshua, not for Jake, but the people need to respect Jake, and imagine if Jake little big and have a more time to training for this fight. I think Jake improved a lot. The people need to respect him. I don't say that only because I'm fight here in a company, but it's because Jake, the people need to respect Jake. I mean, every single fight go inside the ring, everybody needs respect. I don't think about my age. I train with young guys every day, and I keep doing a lot of different trainings, and I think the age is only the number.
And can you tell us as well, once you dropped Willie and he got up, you guys actually touched his glove. Can you explain what exactly happened in that one moment?
What do you think?
After you dropped Willie, you guys touched gloves right before the ref jumped in and stopped the fight. Can you just explain what happened in that brief moment?
Well, I'm happy, because when you're there, you see your opponent going down and the judge coming in front. You're happy, because your job work, and I think this is very interesting sport because in MMA you can hold your opponent, you can put it on the ground. In boxing, you can do that, and for me, boxing is very hard sport to learn, especially because I train with young kids. Everett is a Olympic guy, the gold medal. Junior is amazing boxer. My sons, and it's very difficult for me to try to follow the same technique the kids has. The footwork and everything. But I'm a little crazy. I just try to do my best every day. Everything in my life, I try to do my best. I try to prove for myself I can do everything.
Love to hear that. And last question right before I wrap up. You had an impressive victory today to close out the year. You called out Chris Weidman. What can we expect for you for a big 2026?
Well, first of all, I need to get back to work because my team just called me in the entire camp training and push me hard, say, boss, you need to get back to work. I say, okay, but give me the little space for continue my training. And I back to work. I back to finish my paperwork to go to the police academy too. And we'll see. Maybe I fight in the next event. We'll see.
Mr. Silva, over here. Absolute honor to be talking to you, and congratulations on the win. Thanks. So, for your longevity, especially from an old man from me, any advice you would give and tips of how you have stayed so healthy? You look still so great, even at 50 years old.
Man, the secret is passion and love. Everything you do in your life, professional, doesn't matter if it's fight or not, you don't love, you don't go make successful. You don't come happy. And everything I do in my life, I do it because I have a passion to do. And the combat sport in my life is very special, and it's something I pray every day because God gives me that opportunity, to keep doing something so amazing, and prove for the new generation everybody can do everything, but you need to question yourself every time when you go to the bed at night. Is your love, is your passion, is something you love to do it because you make successful.
And one last question from me. So you have inspired generations after generations, including me, since your days fighting in Pride. For the next generation that is coming up and watching Jake Paul and watching these fight cards and everything, what piece of advice would you give them, and how would you inspire them to pursue their passions and pursue and follow in your footsteps?
Well, I think the new generation needs to understand the more important, respect the legends, respect the legends and respect the word, I think the world needs more passion and respect for the human beings respect, a lot of bad things happen and I don't know, I try to pass my bad things for everybody, every day and that's my work, that's my mission in here in this work.
Hey, Anderson over here. Rafael Prado with FightNews.com. I just have a question regarding this fight particularly. What was your first round like? Were you just analyzing him and just timing that uppercut to take a shot in the second round?
Yeah, I just doing the strategy. I train with my team, just move and take my perfect time to doing my best shot in the fight, and everything's worked. I'm so happy because everything I learned in my camp training worked in the fight.
Yeah, and I just wanted to add, I thought that for your age, you're still very mentally sharp in there as well, because it did seem to me like...
I'm a Spider-Man, bro.
Yeah, you ageless.
Oh, I'm sorry, I told my secret. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Michelle Joy Phelps with Box Nation. I would like to ask your opinion on this because it's like a really big debate. Is which would you say is the hardest to do, MMA or boxing?
Well, it's two different sports, and I think boxing for me is hard because the footwork, hands up the whole time, is very hard for me. And I watching the video and the with my fight this night, and I saw my hands little down, and I talked to my coach. So, I need to back and train this, because I put my hands down, and that's not good. But is it two different sports? I think the MMA is you have different disciplines to learn. In boxing, you have to work in the footwork, your hands up, and a lot of different techniques. But for me, boxing is hard. It's very hard to learn.
And a follow-up to that is then who would win in a bar fight, MMA fighter or a boxer?
Well,
because my family has a major debate over this, and I just have to hear it from you.
It depends the rules, and the rules is in the MMA guy, you have a more chance to win, and only boxing, for sure the boxing guy will win. That for sure.
Oh, here, Anderson, Danny Segura with MMA Junkie. Anderson, how many more fights do you want to do? You look great, but is there a set number that you want to do?
I don't have a number. I just wake up every day in the morning and say, God, thank you so much. I'm here again. And when I have a chance to put everything together, between my work, my company, and my training, I just say, oh my God, I can do this again. Wow, I'm so lucky. It's not very good to when I pass the news for my family. When I go fight again. Everybody knows that you crazy, and yeah, I'm a little crazy. And yeah, it's a passion, brother. It's a passion. It's something I'm lucky because I don't see nobody in my age in my generation doing the same, and that's I pray every day and say, God, thank you for everything you do in my life.
Are you surprised you're still fighting?
No, I'm not surprised. I just keep working every day, because that's I say the age in my mind is a number. For me, I don't think about my age. You know, I don't have bad